everybody, another beautiful day in Sydney, and we're heading to the Fully Charged show, which we're very lucky to have in our city today. So expecting to see a lot of new EVs that are coming out. So yeah, let's hopefully we can get some more EVs on the roads. So yeah, we'll certainly be filming the cars as soon as we get there. So we'll see you shortly. Okay, we just arrived at the International Convention Centre in Sydney. As I said, it's a really good day today. Very lucky again. Fantastic weather. So that's a bit of the skyline here in Darling Harbour. Some nice boats around. And let's go inside, see what's in there. Okay, so we're heading into Fully Charged now. Just got our ticket, so we're good to go. Yeah, BYD have a pretty good show. They've even got Car of the Year here. Looks like BYD have taken over the show. They got cars everywhere. So this is number 4 and number 5 over here. So lots of cars. And here's the star of the show, MG4. Just gonna have a try at something. I'm 6'4" and it's actually pretty comfortable. So, yeah, I'm surprised. It's pretty big. So this is the entertainment screen, so let's have a look. What do you think?
Very nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I've got an Atto3. So
You have an Atto3?
yeah.
I have an old Nissan Leaf and an Ioniq 5.
An Ioniq 5. Oh, I don't think I'd trade an Ioniq 5. Oh, that's the big one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the
that's
one
the big
that's
one.
super difficult to get.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd be trading that.
No, this one would replace the Nissan Leaf.
Yeah, for
My
sure.
Nissan Leaf is 120k range,
Right.
so this.
So do you like the Ioniq 5?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ioniq 5 is not going nowhere.
Yeah.
No, but
Nice.
it's going to be this one or the Cupra Born. Have you seen the Cupra Born?
Ah, yeah. I'm a big fella, so yeah.
this
I
one is
suppose you
better.
got to have a big car and a small car. No,
Yeah.
I just only got my car, so I was just
The BYD is quite a bit bigger. Isn't
yeah.
it?
Oh, it's actually not that bad. Not that much bigger. I'm pretty
Yeah.
surprised actually. It's just quite roomy.
Yeah.
Normally I have a bit of trouble with medium-sized cars, but
Yeah.
this is
I'm
this is
lucky.
better than I
I'll fit in
expected.
anything.
Yeah.
No, this is a lovely
Very
car.
good second car.
I like it. Yeah.
So
Enjoy. Thank you.
no worries. So yeah, not very. Video, what do we have? This is the under the bonnet of the MG5. It's pretty busy under there, considering it's a rear-wheel drive car. It's got a lot of coolant, and probably not much down there. But yeah, so no crunk in this one. Continental tires. Ooh, that would be really nice. Not too high at the front though. Oh, it looks very similar to BYD in the front. Must be the design these days. If this car's going to be 42,000, it's going to sell like hotcakes. I think it's a really nice looking car. So yeah, it's going to be very good. Here's the charger for the MG5. What do we got under here? Boot. And is this something else? No, there's nothing there because the motor's there. So yes, quite a lot of space taken up by mechanical parts. Completely full in the front. So I don't know how they're going to squeeze another motor in there, but I guess they will. So here's the Ioniq 5. I think it's a new model. Nicely decked out. Lights are bright. You have a seat inside. It's a bit dark inside.
It's nice. I just thank you for this. I just wondered if NRMA are actually talking to the likes of Atto, BP and Shell and all that to actually use their forecourts, but it's because these companies are building.
For those that are interested in bikes, 20 kilowatt battery, 220 kilos, 164 kilometers of range. Very professional job, that one. It's almost like a unmodified.
So we offer 3 different batteries, so there's 30 amp hour. What are you running at the moment? I've got yeah, cool. Love I'm addicted to it.
Pretty much can't get in the boot there. So that's the mechanism.
So for anybody interested in bikes with tow bars, we've got a nice setup here. So I'm here with Michael from Carousel, and he's going to talk about the BYD Atto3 tow bars.
Hi, thanks for having me. So look, we built the first Australian-made BYD Atto3 tow bars. We had a lot of people approach EV Stealth and Carousel to ask us if we could make one because the BYDs were released, they had a tow rating capacity, but they didn't have a readily made tow bar. So we made the first one here in Australia. We've got 2 iterations of the BYD tow bars. We've got the fixed hitch receiver version, which basically means that you have a fixed square 50mm receiver, which sits permanently under the car. And then if you need to tow, you basically insert the tongue and ball. We've also made a stealth version, and the stealth version basically means that it's fully concealed. So this tongue and ball will come out, and it can interchange with the square receiver also. And this tongue and ball can be removed when you're not using it.
Sure.
And no one will even know you've got a tow bar installed.
Sure. So with these units, what's the distance from the tow bar to the car?
The distance of now you put it right now. So that's an easy measurement. This particular receiver will sit right underneath that fog lamp.
With the tow bar.
Flush with it. So basically we can measure that distance right now for you if you want.
Oh, no, it's fine. Just a question.
No, that's a good question.
So they obviously look like they could do way more than tow limit, 750.
So just so you're aware, these are built in the same classifications they are for a 1.5 tonne towing capacity.
Sure.
We can't quote that specifically because of the BYD tow rating.
Yeah.
But we know
there's
confidently.
a huge safety margin.
So there's a huge safety margin, which is why we're happy to warrant this for the lifetime of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Just so you know, look, it's at the discretion of how the customers want to use it. If they want to do it on private roads and do that. We can't obviously encourage that.
Yeah.
It's up to us to disclose that.
Yeah. And so what's the process of fitting a tow bar to a BYD? Do you have to take off the bumper bar or anything like that?
The beauty is that the mounting points sit under the car. So that actually we don't have to actually take any of the aesthetics of the bumper off.
Yeah.
So that gives a lot of customers peace of mind that we're not fiddling with the clips of the bumpers. And the mounting points basically sit under the car.
Sure.
Of the car, and that's for both iterations of that.
Yeah. And
there's been a lot of talk about issues with rust with BYDs. Is there any rust treatment that you put on before you?
Well, rust treatment specifically for the tyre bars themselves, absolutely. Now we can't obviously manually go in there and it's up to the customer if they want to.
So you do some rust prevention paint, or
we
if
do.
you're
So
gonna...
these are all powder coated, for example, from our process. So that'll give the customers peace of mind with an anti-rust protection on that.
Yeah.
In terms of the car itself, they can actually go and buy anti-rust sort of material they can put on it too.
Sure. Alrighty, no worries. Thank you very much for that.
Thanks for having us.
All the best.
No worries.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Lewis from My Energy, and he's going to run through about the Zappi charger, which seems to be the most famous charger on the market at the moment. So off you go, Lewis.
So this is our app that you can see on the screen here. The biggest difference between us and anyone else in the market is how we integrate with solar, right? So effectively we've got 3 different modes. So the charger will recognise if there's any surplus solar, basically from a CT clamp on your grid supply. If there's enough solar to meet the minimum requirement of your car, we can run off Eco++ mode, so only charge it from solar. If there's not enough solar surplus, your car will basically reject anything less than 1.2 kilowatts. What we can do is set into Eco+ mode, where we'll pull anything that we need additional from the grid and put it into your car to meet that charging requirement. We've also then just got fast mode, where we'll take any surplus energy and whatever we can from the grid that will load balance and won't basically break your fuse and charge your car as fast as possible.
Okay, so I don't have a... So from the app on your phone, what features can you get? Can you adjust the current going to the car?
Yeah, so you can adjust the modes on the app. You can set priorities, for example, as well. So what you can see here is 7.2 kilowatts coming from solar, 3 kilowatts is being used in the house, and we're having to pull from the grid here on the right-hand side. So this just basically does a calculation, and if you're adding extra products, like if you add the Eddy into the ecosystem, you can set priorities between them. You can set all of your timers for your car on the app as well. And then if you're adding like a battery system, for example, we'd then be able to add that into it, and you can integrate that.
So is it like an Ethernet cable there? How does the communication...
So the communication happens through a CT clamp, so it's literally just like a little circle clamp that goes around your consumer unit.
So it measures the current.
It measures the current, and we either hardwire that into the unit, and that'll send a radio frequency to the app and tell you, or you can plug it into another one of our products, which is called Harvey. Basically, Harvey is a wireless CT clamp, so you put that, you don't have to run the cables into the product effectively. So you can put three CT clamps into Harvey, and then it'll transmit the energy, the readings effectively, up to 30 meters around the home.
Okay. All right, no worries. Thanks very much for that.
No worries,
all the
man.
best.
Have a good one.
See you.
Cheers, take it easy.
Here's 3 different versions of the Zappi. I'm here with one of the Formula E cars. So they have... They charge at 250 kilowatts, I believe. Yeah, maximum power charge, 250 kilowatts. And just talking to the guy, he said I think he said 8 minutes to recharge these cars when they're racing. So there's one in the flesh. 0 to 100, 2.8 seconds. Actually, not that quick, but looks like a lot of carbon fiber. Really nice. I don't think I'd fit in there. Very tight. So that's the end of the Fully Charged show. So a lot of people and a lot of interest in EVs. Let's hope it continues.